All right, impromptu decision to go on an overnight backpacking trip to test my gear, everything, and actually hike with it. We're gonna do 22 miles the first day, 15 miles the second day. I've got everything here, which is probably more than I need for one night, but, well, food-wise, because I am not gonna go hungry, that's for sure. But some of this I've tested, some of it I haven't, but I haven't really hiked with it and used it all. So we're going to see how this goes, pack it all up in the bag and see how much it weighs. All right, so we are in Osceola National Forest at Olustee Battlefield, and we are starting our 22-mile hike to Milton's campground. So we put all this together last night, packed it all up. Not sure if we have everything, but we're gonna find out. There's our orange blaze that we're following, and we are just gonna, this is flat all the way. We've got a pretty good weather day, a little overcast, 70s, really perfect Florida day. I'm already hungry. I wonder if it's snack time yet. Still in Osceola National Forest, which I think will be all day. It's a little humid, but I prefer that over cold. So I'm trying to come up with names for my pack, and feels like an ogre on my back, so I'm thinking Shrek. Cat's pack's gonna be Fiona, which is also the name of a hippo at a zoo somewhere. So I'm gonna keep thinking about it. This pack is blue and not green, so I don't know if Shrek's the name just yet or not. But 28 pounds, it's already feeling like a lot. So I have to say, I've peed in the woods hundreds of times, but never with Shrek on my back. And that was a workout that apparently I need to do more squats, different squats with 28-pound vest. I don't think that 20-pound vest is enough for me. Anyways, we just went through Cobb Camp, which is campground in Olustee, in Osceola National Forest in Olustee. So saw a little black snake, but he didn't stick around to do an interview on camera, so I didn't get him. And lots of butterflies. Kind of humid, but I like it. Little swamp coming up. This looks fun. I don't know if I can hold a camera and do this. I'm not sure what kind of skills I have.
Blackberry.
Oh, yum. I'm hungry.
No. It's a vine.
Oh.
Yum.
See, this is why I bring Kat along. I have her test stuff out first. Wait, see how it works out for her.
Thanks.
Kind of like a Stone Mountain when she took her route, busted her ass. I decided to take a different route. Let her test the bridge. So far, so good. All right, now it's my turn. So we're swimming. Gary said that it could be wet.
Do you see dry land yet?
No, no dry land. It's up to my knees. It's very wet.
Don't like.
Oh, I see a board though. These socks are going to be so much fun to put on tomorrow.
You.
You're bleeding.
Oh,
Your leg.
it's okay. I got.
We're at about mile 6, crossing over. And I really like these little, what are these things called? Whistle thistles?
Whistle thistles.
Whistle thistle.
Was that what it was?
These little whistle thistles.
Bristle thistle.
Bristle thistle, that's it. These little bristle thistles. There's a bunch of them.
So when they flower, they get purple.
Oh, that would be pretty. This is a bristle thistle.
So you can see them kind of getting pinky there.
Yeah. I don't think I'd want to touch
There's
one
some
though.
that are getting pink up here.
Yeah, there's, you can see, oh yeah, the purple on top. It's kind of cool looking. Oh, he's changing colors. So we're at a shelter eating lunch. Got tuna, pita, and Pringles. We're not quite 10 miles. So we started right here at Olustee battlefield. And we crossed over I-10 and we're right here at this Osceola shelter. So we still have a long way to go, because we've got to go all the way. Actually, I have to switch over, because this only goes to 607 and we're going to like 609. The way that this app works far out, it's in a different section. So, but Shrek here is killing me, so it's a good little break. So we've had a lot of water and swamp, so I guess this is Florida. Oh, we got another one coming up here. The good news is we are at mile 11, halfway. So, more wading through swamp water. Been trying to go around, but my feet are so soaking wet that might as well just go. Oh, I might be able to go through a little bit. Blisters. Blisters on my feetsies. So we're at mile 15. Stopped to get some water, and my filter's not working. Luckily, Cat's filter worked, because that would have been a really big fat bummer for 7 miles with very little water. So I don't know if this is just needs to be cleaned out, even though I've never actually used the filter. So I don't know. I tested it, worked fine when I tested it, but I may have tested it before I went to the Grand Canyon and not recently. So big mistake number one is test stuff right before going. So got me a bottle of water here. It's pretty shade of yellow water there, but Far Out app says that it tastes fine, so we shall see. Mile 19. Things are starting to suck. And when I say starting, it was probably a good 10 miles ago at lunch. Pretty low on water. Not that last water source was really it, and probably didn't get enough. So I'm rationing swamp water right now. And what I've come to learn about backpacking and what sucks most is the backpack. The ing is okay. It's the backpack. So if it weren't for the backpack and the backpacking, it would be good. But I'm pretty sure that's just called hiking, which is what smart people do. So 7 p.m. We've been hiking for 8 hours. We're at 22 miles. We gotta get to the campground, which is still a half mile away. And I don't want it anymore. This pack, Shrek, the ogre on my back, it's gotten old. Trying to figure out how I can lose 10 pounds before tomorrow. So we made it. It was 23 miles. And setting up our tents, which Cat's first time using this, which I got this same tent, the Nemo Hornet Osmo 2-person tent, which should weigh half the weight of my tent, which I really like my tent, but not to carry for 23 miles. It's a little bit bigger, hence maybe heavier. Also thinking that whatever this pole is here, I don't need. And these stakes, I don't need them either. So I'm going to see if Milton's campground wants these, because I want to carry them tomorrow. I don't think I need them. So I don't know how much weight this will save me, but it's got to be a little bit. Now we're going to head over to the country store and restaurant and eat food. Alright, got everything set up in the tent, and it's almost 9 p.m. and I'm pretty cooked. So took some ibuprofen, hoping that does some magic and I can continue hiking tomorrow. We are on day 2 at about 2 miles, discussing the mistakes we've made
Poor life choices.
and our lessons learned. And so Milton's last night was great for water, bathroom, and food. What we did not know, and there was mention of this in the Far Out app, is the party place. So apparently
It's a place to be on Saturday night.
everyone meets up there, blares their music, and parties. So it was loud until midnight, at least midnight, which kind of sucked. But on the flip side, we had a nice little park bench and picnic table and water and food and bathroom, so that was definitely nice. So it is also a half a mile off the trail. That extra half mile kind of sucked the life. Well, I mean, off the actual trail is half a mile. It definitely sucked the life out of me. It's not a whole lot of water sources on the Florida Trail, so that was another thing. I did donate a few things to Milton's campground, like a tent pole that I had no use for. It was like an extra. What else did I ditch out of my pack? I learned that Shrek has got to lose some weight because it's too much. So I'm looking at all the things that I can ditch that I just don't need. And obviously overpacking is a common mistake. And you think, oh, this is fine, until you carry it for 23 miles and it's not fine. And you think every ounce counts. So before we go up to Georgia and do the AT, we're learning what to not do and not carry. So we don't have a long day today. It's pretty. We got a breeze, some cloud cover, which is nice. And heading to White Springs, where we finished this impromptu first time test run backpacking trip. Mile 4, well, technically 4.5. We had the half a mile walk from Milton's to the trail. And there's a little section of those fire roads. But this is a pretty section here as we go into big shoals along the Swanee. And we made it to the Swanee River. It actually looks nice and calm today. And I don't know if we're going to quite make it to it today, but the largest rapids in Florida are on the Swanee in Big Shoals. We're in Big Shoals State Park, which we've biked a few times with Iditarod and mountain biking the trails in Big Shoals. Great state park for biking and hiking and kayaking. Alright, we made it to the Florida Rapids. Took our packs off to come down this little section here. That would be fun to kayak. Alright, our first alligator sighting, laying on the bank over there. He's having a nice relaxing day. Chilling on the bank of the Swanee River. Well, this should be fun.
Confused.
I'm confused too. I think we
Do we go that way? We must go that way.
and
Got
cross.
confused when I saw that mark. Oh, this just goes straight. No, it's right turn up there.
I don't know how one would kayak that. Yeah, I think you have to get out and hike your boat somehow, but I'm wondering how. I guess maybe you get up and you just walk it down over there. I don't think that I would want to do that. And this is where we end our journey, is Bell Springs. It's been a fun couple days. Today was much more fun, much more reasonable mileage at 8 miles. Alligators, rope bridges, waterfalls. It's really pretty in this section of the Swanee. Yesterday, Osceola is pretty, but it's a bit of a grind with all the standing water and mud and bugs. So this was a good day to have for a second day. So hope you enjoyed this backpacking video. Stay tuned for what's next.